Police now call Antonio Pierce the main suspect in his 6-month-old son's disappearance.
Sunday morning, Nakai Pratt disappeared. Police investigators say the dad's story just doesn't add up. He's now in the Clayton County Jail, which is where we find Good Day's Mark Teichner with this developing story. Everyone wants to know more about this case, Mark.
Yeah, the suspect in this case is being held on these unrelated charges, so it had nothing to do with his disappearance of his son. In fact, specifically drug possession as well as traffic counts. But police do think he might have played a role in that little boy vanishing.
Where's the baby?
That's the question Clayton County Police are asking about 6-month-old Nakai Pratt.
Just seen them out here pretty much searching. So they're actively going into the bushes. I've seen them actively looking into the trash can down there.
Nakai vanished Sunday morning from an apartment complex off of Valley Hill Road in unincorporated Riverdale. His father, Antonio Pierce, told officers he was robbed at gunpoint and the thieves took Nakai out of his car seat and drove off. But investigators aren't buying the story. Citing inconsistencies and physical evidence, they now call Pierce a suspect in his own son's disappearance.
If somebody broke in your house and ran out with your baby, your neighbors would have heard you screaming. Why did you not run after the person?
Police arrested Pierce on unrelated charges, including marijuana possession and traffic violations.
Just disturbing to have to keep waking up to see that we're still looking for a 6-month-old baby that can't fend for herself.
Monday, police searched the area around the complex looking for Nakai using drones and dogs, but the missing 6-month-old still hasn't been found. People living in the area are losing hope.
This is sad. This is really sad.
As we mentioned, Pierce being held on these unrelated charges. He is expected to go before a judge later on today. Of course, Fox 5 will try to be in the courtroom, and we'll let you know how things play out. Reporting live from Clayton County, I'm Mark Teichner for Good Day Atlanta.
Okay, we're still holding out hope, Mark. Thank you. Well, as of this morning, there's no word on charges in connection with a massive Jackson County crash that left 7 people dead, and police have yet to identify the victims.
Yeah, according to State Patrol, the semi-truck was following a Dodge van too closely and rear-ended it, causing other vehicles to crash as well. The van caught fire and all 7 people inside were killed.
It's very sad news to share. Fur Kids Animal Rescue, by the way, confirmed one of its vans was involved in this crash. It carried 37 cats to a partner shelter in Vermont. At last check, authorities accounted for 32 of those cats.
Meanwhile, a change is on the way for Fulton County Police after a woman was killed in an apparent dog attack in Union City. Multiple people were fired over the handling of the case, but we've now learned that no charges will be filed.
Good Day's Brittany Edney joins us live at the Union City Police Department with more on the latest fallout because of this case. Good morning, Brittany.
Good morning, Alex. Yeah, 1 police officer and 2 animal control employees, they were fired because of how this case was handled. However, Donna Wynn's family say they are extremely upset because no criminal charges will be filed. 62-year-old Donna Wynn was viciously attacked by a pack of dogs in August and rushed to Grady Memorial Hospital, where she died 2 weeks later.
It wasn't just a little dog bite. She was basically mauled to death.
Lifeline Animal Project, which handles animal control for Fulton County, dismissed 2 employees for failing to properly report the incident. And a Union City police officer was fired for waiting roughly 30 minutes to respond to the 911 call reporting the attack. The Fulton County Police Chief says they can't charge anyone because there's no way to determine which dogs attacked her and who owned them.
There were 0 witnesses to this. There was no video to this. All we had was someone calling the police saying, "I hear a woman screaming."
And while criminal charges won't be filed, Wynn's son still wants more accountability.
We're all hurt and angry about it. It's not something that we wanted to hear, but we're going to continue to keep pushing forward, for some type of justice.
Lifeline Animal Project acknowledges their failure to report the incident and also extends their condolences to Wynn's family and friends. They also sent us a statement that reads in part, quote, Lifeline is fully cooperating and working with Fulton County on a plan to strengthen field services with additional county law enforcement resources. Also, 4 dogs who were at the time believed to be a part of this attack, they were euthanized. Reporting live in Union City, Brittany Edney for Good Day Atlanta.
Still just a very sad story. Brittany, thank you. It's 8:07 now, and a GoFundMe identifies a 19-year-old killed in Lawrenceville last week as Nina Ramirez. It describes her as a beloved daughter, sister, and friend. Her boyfriend is accused of pulling the trigger. That GoFundMe has raised more than $6,000 so far. The shooting happened last Thursday at a home on Lauren K. Court. Ramirez's boyfriend, 19-year-old Sebastian Prestridge, is charged with felony manslaughter.
8:07, your time, a resolution to add more firefighters on every fire truck gets the green light from an Atlanta City Council committee. Councilmember Michael Julian Bond sponsored the resolution, which now calls for 4 firefighters on a unit instead of 3. The measure passed in committee yesterday and now heads to the full council, which meets on Monday.